All right. Day two of match day three of the Champions League. Like I said, the Champions League does not disappoint. We did not see a lot of goals like we saw yesterday, but I guarantee you we were entertained. Okay. Let us give a match reaction to the 9 games that we saw earlier on. We are going to follow the same pattern when we preview the games. So let's start over at San Mames in Spain, where Athletic Bilbao they needed a win and they finally got it. This is their first win in the Champions League this season. This was last season's Europa semi-finalists. They looked really good, but they've had a very slow start to the Champions League. And on top of that, Karabag FK, like I said, I mean, this is the team that have been springing surprises of all the other teams. I mean, like average or smaller teams in the Champions League. So, I mean, who knows? We thought something was going to happen, and indeed, they got an early goal as early as in the first or second minutes. But it did not hold as Athletic Bilbao was all over them. I mean, all over them. They created a lot of chances, tons of it. But then they finally got the equalizer, and thanks to Guzeta. And then another one that was added by Roberto Navarro. And Zugeta added another one to top the win to 3-1. After that, it was all Bilbao, Karabag FK. They had no chance, and it was game over. We are going to stay in Spain just like we did the preview. Let's go over to the Santiago Bernabeu. Over at the Santiago Bernabeu, of course, Real Madrid have the win. It did not look convincing. I mean, we struggled against teams that are playing low block. I was not expecting Juventus to play that way. Defensive transition, they were 5-3-2. Offensive, they were 3-4-3. But at some point, like, I literally I was counting every Juventus player at the back. It was like 6. I mean, it was a difficult game. I'm not gonna beat the boys. I mean, black and blue on this one. But hopefully, when we play teams that open up a little bit, we will do better. I mean, not like because we saw when PSG opened things up. I mean, we were embarrassed. We saw Atletico Madrid as well. We were embarrassed, but I don't know what to expect. But El Clasico is Sunday. We will see what happens. Jude Bellingham, what a sense of awareness, and I mean that is a tap in. A lot of people think tap ins are easy. They are not easy. The first thing you have to do is to anticipate the play. All right, and that includes the trajectory of the ball. You have to stay on side, as a matter of fact, and it means you are reading the play a step in advance. Okay, so Vinicius Junior, individual brilliance, dribbled into the 18-yard box. I mean, he wiggled, shake and bake. I mean, he did everything that he could do. And then on a very short back lift, he took the shot and he hit the post, and Jude Bellingham finished, and that was the only goal. All right. I want to just focus on Federico Valverde and Ada Güler, and these are the reasons why. For Federico Valverde, I know you don't want to play as a right back, but I mean, when we play you in an emergency situation, you are stepping up. I mean, you look like one of the best right backs in the world, and I'm not really kidding. It's. I mean, it's rather unfortunate, but I'm excited. You are going to be playing right back in El Clasico. I'm not gonna lie. I saw some passing, some range, some switch off plays. You know what I mean? When you're in the midfield, yes, you do that, but you don't do it like you do when you play at right back. To be very sincere, and even the way you just follow up and you were taking those shots at goal from that position, it was really, really impressive, right? I mean, when you play midfield, I mean, here and there, once in a while, you will do it, but not as often as you did today. Aragule, we know you are very strong offensively. I mean, there's nothing you cannot do with the ball offensively. You created 5 chances. You were really trying to make things work. But defensively, I have never seen you play like this, and this is absolutely amazing. It is amazing. 10 ball recoveries, 3 clearances, including your head, 1 interception, 1 tackle. That was a defensive masterclass. I don't know where the energy came from, but I love it. Just the will, the mentality, the effort to get possession back. And I saw you covering that right back position. I mean, a couple of times, get possession back. Big time. I mean, I really, really, really take my hat off to you. So good job, Ada Goulet. Um, Let us go over to Germany, Bayern Munich. I mean, we know there was never going to be any surprise in this one, so I was not shocked at all. It was a total strong, dominant performance by Bayern Munich. They won by 4 goals to 0 against Club Brugge. And Harry Kane, Harry Kane, man, he is banging goals. Harry Kane, Haaland, and Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe did not score, but those three guys, they are on fire. So Harry Kane got his goal, of course. It was expected. It seems like every game he plays now, he's going to score. Luis Diaz, of course, was on the score sheet, as well as Nicolas Jackson. Surprisingly, there was a record breaker, Leonard Carl, the Bayern Munich teenager, had a Champions League goal, and he is the youngest player ever to score for Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Kudos to you, young man. Um, where are we going next? Well, let's stay in Germany, where Liverpool they proved to be too strong for Eintracht Frankfurt. And Liverpool, like I said, they were severely bleeding and they were desperate. So I knew they would go to Germany and really try to stop this bleeding. But unfortunately, I did not expect, Ikitike to do what he did to Eintracht Frankfurt. I mean, they raised you, I mean, you are their baby. But anyways, this is football. Once you don't wear the jersey anymore, you have to do the job of your present employer. So Hugo Ekitike got on the score sheet. Of course, Cody Gakpo and their two center backs, Van Dijk and Konate. That was a very strong performance by Liverpool. It has been a long time coming. I'm happy they get the win because I like to see the big teams in form. Okay, so when we get to the second round or the round of 16 or the quarterfinals, then we know, all right, this is all the big boys. Okay, so congratulations to Liverpool. They are finally digging themselves out of the mud. Let's go over to England where Chelsea they ran riot. They ran riot against Ajax, and that is because in the 15th minute or so, Ajax had a player that was sent off. I mean, this game is crazy. 3 penalties, and Chelsea converted every single one of them. And teenagers, McGee, as well as Esteval got on the score sheet. Esteval talking about young players scoring the Champions League goal for their clubs. Again, this is the youngest for Chelsea. And like I said in my preview, I love to watch this kid. Esteval is a joy to watch. Believe it or not, he is a joy to watch. And if he continues, I mean, to accumulate experience and gain that confidence, having those minutes, I mean, very shortly, we will be in love with another wonder kid. All right. Let's go over to talk here. Where Galatasaray, I mean, they had another win. Okay. They are looking really good. Victor Osimhen, he is another dude that is scoring. We should not forget. We should not forget him. Okay, he is scoring tons of goals. Remember against Liverpool, he went to Nigeria on international duties. I mean, he scored vital goals. I think he grabbed a brace in that one. And again, another brace again today in the Champions League. So I mean, this is a bona fide goal scorer. I think he's comfortable over there in Turkey. I would have loved to see him in the EPL or perhaps maybe in La Liga. But I mean, if he's comfortable, then who am I? He can stay there. Let's go to France, Monaco, Tottenham Hotspurs. This game, I mean, both teams created a lot of chances. Monaco, of course, were the better side, but both goalkeepers were man of the match for their teams. Okay, they came up with wonderful saves to keep the scoreline goalless. Same thing again in Italy between Atalanta and Slavia Praha. The goalkeepers came up big. They could not let anything pass them. So this was a goalless draw as well. This is the Champions League. I mean, we are always happy to watch these games because we know it is full of drama, results, everything, controversy, everything that you want to see in football games. You will see it in the UEFA Champions League. Until then, stay blessed and peace out.